All right, good evening everybody. It's right now Saturday, July 29th, 2023. It's 10:28 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to do a little bit of a live walk tonight here in the Plateau Mont-Royal area. This is Parc La Fontaine and Rachel Street. So this is Avenue Parc La Fontaine right here, and there's the actual park over there. And this street here that we're going to be going down is going to be called Rachel, or that's Rachel Street. And there's Fire Station 16. I was just there waiting, see if I would get a response. Nothing. So I just decided to keep on walking around. Shout out to Quebec Buff. That's his favorite fire station. He hangs out there a lot. I waited about 20 minutes or so, but I'll eventually get something there. You just got to be patient. And let's go to the chat board. So we have Utrix, and there he is, Quebec Buff himself. Hey, good to see you. We got Omninak Unina here. He's in Montreal from the Great North. We got TE Mr. Chicken. So yeah, I waited a bit there, Mirage. Didn't really get anything, but you know what? You got to be patient. Sometimes it could be an hour, 2 hours, even more. But anyways, I'll get lucky there eventually. Maybe we'll go there one day. We could collaborate. But yeah, beautiful night tonight. Probably about 20 degrees Celsius. There's one of my favorite poutine places, La Banquise. It's a little bit expensive though, so I was gonna go tonight, but I said why not? Just put it off for another night. So we're on Rachel Street now, and we're walking mostly to the north, relatively speaking. And again, this is the Plateau Mont-Royal. Who knows what we'll see on our walk? You never know. We got Brandon here as well. Felix as well. Good evening to everybody. So in case you're wondering, I know the big news today was the open house of the REM. Unfortunately, I made a bad decision. In the morning, I heard on the news and other sources that the lineups were very long. Someone said 2 to 3 hours, which I think was maybe a bit exaggerated, and I decided to put it off today. But I think it was a bad choice because everyone in the transit community, mostly everyone I know, went and was able to ride it. But that's okay. I mean, tomorrow there's still the other half of the open house, and of course Monday is the grand opening, Monday morning. So I'm gonna try to go tomorrow early, because some people said it was 20 minutes to line, others said it was an hour and a half. I guess it depends when and where you boarded the train, but as much as I am disappointed, I'm glad I at least will get to go there tomorrow again and get another chance. Or Monday morning, hopefully. So, and even if, you know, there's some nice decorations. And I know it's not as special, but I mean, the REM's always going to be there, but it's not as special as the opening weekend or opening day of service, but there's lots of chances. So I'll try again tomorrow, and I'll just be patient, and if there's a lineup, I'll just wait. So who knows who will be there. If you're in the area and you want to check it out, I'll be there throughout the day. But for now, I'm just enjoying a walking video. And Rachel Street has a bike path, as you can see. Beautiful cycling path. Maybe we'll walk all the way to Mont-Royal, because this does take us right to Mont-Royal. We'll check it out. Hey, we got Carter, the fan guy. He's a friend with Brandon and Alex, the fan man. So yeah, I've been starting to do a new category of videos for my channel, which is of course ceiling fans, which seems to be a popular category amongst some YouTubers out there and some groups. So yeah, I'm going to be uploading more ceiling fans as well. We got Skulker here. Hopefully I'll get that Opus holder Felix. That's right, I hope so. Hey Richard, how you doing? I don't know if you were there today, Richard. I still want to get a rail fanning group going. one day in St. Henry, like you said. Hey, we got Jack, a bass guy show. So Jack yesterday, if you check his channel out, something really cool happened. He was doing his live show, and a large lightning strike literally hit his street while he was doing his show. And all you see is a flash and then a big bang. And it was incredible to see live. So yeah, check out that channel. Check out Jack's channel. Just click on his user name or his profile, and if you can't do that, just go to a bass guy show on YouTube or on Google and you'll see his website. But that was pretty interesting last night. So we'll see what Richard said is he went today around noon and gave up, went back around 3, and the line was 30 minutes tops, even though they said 45. That's the thing, I guess it depends where and when you went today. But tomorrow I'm just going to go in the morning and just wait, you know what I mean? Even if it's a long lineup, just wait. So Felix also recommends walking back to Du Quartier from Brossard. And I also said board the train if you can at like Ile des Sœurs. Because I guess tomorrow, you know, I just want to get the feel of it and get at least some video. I would like to do every station, but like that could wait for another day. As I said, I'll do a much longer video of each station in the weeks and months ahead, and a high quality ride video of the REM. And I'm looking forward to a night ride on the REM. That's going to be really cool. Like bass guy said, Jack, be really cool to get nighttime footage. Here's some for you fans. I don't know if you guys like these kind of fans, regular ones. There's an antique looking fan. Another one here, Westinghouse, $119 for a fan. I don't know if it's any good. I don't think it's an actual antique fan, it's just a design like an antique. Looks like it's metal blades as opposed to the regular fans, which are plastic blades like this. I like that ceiling. So we got Carter and Brandon here. So if you want to go back to your original point, you have a special line to get back in. You don't have to do the long line. Interesting. Well, lucky you, Richard. You got invited yesterday with the inauguration ceremony. Yeah, it looked a lot emptier yesterday during the inauguration. I guess it was just a select group. And the winners, they had a contest. For the first 100 REM riders. First 100 people to ride the REM. It was an interesting barber shop. Yeah, I'll have more fans, ceiling fan videos, regular fans, you name it. VSTO in Gatineau, good evening to you. Thanks, Richard. Yeah, enjoying the evening here in the Plateau. There's actually a fan convention meeting. Oh, wow. There's a fan convention, imagine that. Yeah, go ahead, Richard. Leave a link here. I know there was a couple in the transit community that got invited. There was one gentleman, Jaden, who got invited because he did a little documentary on the REM for his YouTube channel. There was another gentleman, Joey, that got invited because he's a transit fan somewhat, but he also got to work on the electrical infrastructure. So I don't know where you live, Carter. Do you have a lot of ceiling fans in your area? What about you, Alex? Or your friend Alex? Hey, we got Orhan here, Transit Fan 93. who's in Ottawa. And of course, Ottawa's having the O train problems. The O train in Ottawa has been having some very ongoing problems recently with their wheels, their bearings, their tracks. And yeah, the REM, it does look nice. I'm looking forward to riding it. But of course, with that said, the RTL 45 and the 90 bus will have their last day in service tomorrow. There's a grocery store, it looks like. Rachel Berry. So here's Saint Denis. This is Saint Denis Street. Everybody's out tonight at the clubs, the bars, the restaurants. We got Zainab. She's here. Good evening, Zainab. Yeah, that's the other thing. People were mentioning that some people took the 45 back from Brossard, and the 45 became crowded as well. It would have been nice if they did this open house over the span of a week. Oh, look at this chandelier. Pretty cool, huh? I wouldn't be surprised if this street has some lighting stores, because inside lighting stores, I'm sure you guys know, you can find quite a few ceiling fans in there as well. I guess as well for ceiling fans, you can check like Canadian Tire, Home Depot, and the lighting section. Nice view of Montreal in the fall. There's the biosphere, Ile Saint Helene. Yeah, let me know, Orhan, if you're coming to Montreal. And as for me going to Ottawa, I'm still leaning towards August. But I really want to wait till the Trillium line is reopened, the extension, because that's probably going to be a big event for transit, right? The Trillium line. Yeah, it'd be cool if I could find a fan somewhere while I'm walking around here. I don't know if there's anything open now that would have ceiling fans in it. Like there's this building here, I think it's a school or something. I noticed a lot of newer buildings, they don't use ceiling fans anymore. They're not as popular as they used to be. They use ventilation as opposed to ceiling fans, which kind of sucks, I guess, because ceiling fans, I mean, you guys know your fans, some ceiling fans, they're not necessarily for ventilation, or sorry, they're not necessarily for wind flow or airflow. I guess a lot of them are just for looks, right? Aesthetics, like to make rooms more scenic. Because I see a lot of ceiling fans, like for example, they spin really slowly, but they're good looking. So hey Numu, good evening to you. So it's called, you guys call it a vent. That's the regular, like a ventilation shaft. You guys, it's called a vent. Like the air conditioning that goes through the pipes. I know sometimes you have like the big pipes on the ceiling and there's holes in them, and that's where the heating and air conditioning goes through. Hey, we got Waffle Wizard. Good evening to you. Were you there today, Waffle Wizard? I don't remember if you were there or not. Here's a cool look at some side streets. So yeah, going back to Jack, a bass guy show. If you want to check him out, like I said, just click on his channel or search for a bass guy show. And yeah, he has some pretty cool clips of things in and around Montreal that he's filmed as well, and awesome music. Here's a cool little display or something here. Looks like it's made from wood. Yeah, look at this. It's like train tracks or something. Hey, look at this. I could be wrong. That could be the old Du Montaigne line maybe, or something. I don't know. There's all kinds of them in there. I'm gonna keep an eye out though for ceiling fans. There's a bike shop. Yeah, it looks like the old Du Montaigne line, that cardboard cutout. No, I don't have Facebook, Carter, but I do have Twitter. What they call it, X now. X. Hey, is there fans in here? Sometimes if you walk through these little shops, you can see inside. No, I don't see any fans there. Maybe in this store over here. This hardware store, whatever it's called. Maybe we'll see some fans through the window. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and get some pictures of that. You're right, eh? It looks like the overpass near the Montreal Du Montaigne station. Do we have any fans in here? Let's take a look. Oh, what do we got on the ceiling? No, no fans. Just lights. At least here. Hard to see, but it'd be nice if they put some fans in there. It would fit perfectly. I think this is a paint store, eh? Alright, we'll keep walking, guys, because you never know. We'll see something coming up, maybe. There's the 97 STM route. There's an auto parts store. It's kind of a weird place for an auto parts store. We'll cross over anyway, just to see. Maybe they have some fans in there. Ceiling fans. Nope, no ceiling fans in there. Just some neon lights, halogen lights. Yeah, so now you have to refer to it as X. Hey, I'll talk to you on X. Kind of weird. I'll still call it Twitter. The Montreal Metro, it's been, because it's summer, I find it's a bit busier because of all the festivals and activities going on. Oh yeah, you took the 36 bus. That's a nice ride. I think they usually have an electric bus running there. Short range electric. It's interesting. Look at Mont-Royal in the distance. To see the cross, I'll zoom in. Looks like the top of it's burned out, eh? Looks like the top head of it's burned out. Weird. I guess the bulbs, or there's an electrical issue. Be nice to find you guys at least one ceiling fan tonight somewhere. Maybe, I think there's a big grocery store in here. I don't know if it's open, but we could see through the windows. Maybe we'll go to Mont-Royal Boulevard, which is a street over. A street or two over. And what we'll do is we'll walk up here just to the bottom of Mont-Royal, and then we'll come back down Mont-Royal Avenue, and maybe I'll wrap it up at the metro station. So the downtown core is basically this way, facing this way. Ah, funny stories, Richard. So here's Saint Laurent Boulevard. You know what, guys? I don't know. Well, Saint Laurent's pretty busy for like bars and stuff at night, so it might not be fun to walk down. At least this direction, facing, I guess, more towards the south. Actually, my bad. We're walking west right now. I got disorientated. So this is west, this would be south, and this would be north. And I was just coming from the east. So I got a bit disorientated there. So yeah, this is we're facing west right now. So the downtown core would be this way. But we'll walk up here, why not? We'll take this part of Saint Laurent, because honestly there's not much down there to see. I will do another live walk on Mont-Royal another day, because we might see some lighting stores here maybe for ceiling fans. Does this place have fans? No, they have vents only. Yeah, exactly. I never try to film anybody intentionally. And even when I don't, I still sometimes get harassed. Why are you filming me? Ceiling fans. Nope, none in there. It's all vents. That's an old building, though. It's all vents, all vents.
But you know, like,
it's hard to see. Hard to see ceiling fans these days. Haha, good one, Jack. Please edit me out of this video. I love Jack's sense of humor. What's here? Yeah, no fans here. Vents. Interesting lights. Furniture. Art. Oh, we got a fan, we got a fan, we got a fan. There you go, guys, we got a fan. We got a mini one here. There, this one's a bit cleaner, this window, I think. We got a mini fan there, and there's one in the back. It's hard to see. I'll try to zoom in. There's a fan there and a fan here. And I have it right below the vent. This one's kind of small, has 4 blades. Can't see the one in the back. But hey, we got a fan, guys, so there you go. Dedicated to you guys. The fans. Ceiling fan fans. We'll keep looking for more. But at least we know there's some fans out there. Alright, have a good night, Richard, and yeah. We'll hopefully see you in person soon. And hopefully, yeah, tomorrow the REM will be fun. I'm sure it will be. Here's some vents. So we're doing kind of a 2-in-1 video here. We're doing a walk and looking for fans. Well, there's a hardware store. Sort of. No, no fans in there. Oh, lights. No fans here though. There's a bathtub, hot water tank. We'll keep walking though. You never know what is up ahead. Yeah, I heard. Oh, pan right. You saw something, Jack? Jack may have seen something. Yeah, apparently the Wi-Fi in the REM is not good from what I've heard. This is Portuguese Park, it's called. A homage to the Portuguese community. Want to be careful filming here because someone might think we're filming them and we'll be on the run. This is a cool visual effect. I saw it the other night. Looks like a mouth. Pretty cool, huh? Oh, we got a fan across the street, guys. I see some fans. This is Saint Laurent and Marianne Street, by the way. Yeah, there we go. Another fan, guys. We found some fans. Oh yeah, there's pans in the window. There's like a kitchen store around here. A couple of kitchen stores actually. Yeah, there's some fans right there, guys. Some more fans. So we're seeing a couple of fans here and there tonight. So now we're on Saint Laurent, guys, and we're walking north. Very old street. This is called the Main. This is one of the oldest streets in Montreal. Famous for smoked meat. We'll probably see Schwartz's on our walk here at some point, unless we passed it. There's the Spanish flag. The Spanish Club of Montreal. More vents. So it's kind of a quiet part of Saint Laurent right here. I think Schwartz's would have been south of us. We're walking north. More chandeliers, more vents. Yeah, so this is one of the oldest streets in the city. They call it the Main because this is where I think most businesses used to be back in the 1900s, 10s, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. There's Schwartz's here, old restaurants, old stores. And I think at certain points, if you look on the ground, there's dates given for when the building was built in front of you. Like right here, guys, look at this. So here, it tells you this building was built in 1949. And the other one beside us was in 1914, modified in 1956. This one here looks pretty old, right there. Check the chat board again. Yeah, we're near Little Italy as well, or somewhat around here. If I was a 7-foot heavy weight boxer, would people be offended? Good question. So Brandon says when he was in Montreal in June, a mentally unstable lady approached him and threatened to call the cops for filming fans through windows that she doesn't own and are public. Yeah, that happens. Ottawa saying that some city councillors, they want to give free transit to compensate for the LRT O train problems. Oh, look at this. This is cool. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Here's Mont-Royal Boulevard, guys. I'm gonna see if that... oh, look, it's the Couche-Tard, Jack. It's a mini Couche-Tard. Just for you. There's a mini Couche-Tard. And there's, we'll walk up here because there's a grocery store I was talking about right ahead here. There's an old depiner. Couche-Tard is the boss. So here, this used to be an old arena at one point, a hockey rink in the 1900s. What was it called? The Crystal Arena or Ice Arena, Ice Crystal Arena or something, or the Ice Palace. Oh, we got fans, guys. There's going to be fans in here. I can see them already. I'm not going to go. Oh, maybe I'll go in. I don't know. I'll casually go in. There's some Bixie bikes. Yeah, we got fans, guys. I'll film from out here. I don't even know, it's not even open, so. But hey, look guys, we got fans here. I'll zoom in. So these fans are still here. I don't know if you fans are still there. We got vents and fans. Do you guys like vents too, or is it just fans? What about lighting? Do you like lighting? Anyways, yeah, this is a Provigo store, but it used to be an arena. I think there's a sign here somewhere that tells you the history. Here's Saint Urbain Street. So you guys got to see a few fans tonight, which is pretty nice. Bronze lines. Yeah, I have to learn all the ceiling fan brands. I don't know if there's a ceiling fan brand that's famous or like sticks out of all the rest, sticks out from the rest. I don't see that sign here anymore. It tells you the history of the building. But yeah, it used to be an arena, I think. So we'll go back this way and we'll head east. We'll head back east and we'll walk down Mont-Royal Boulevard and we'll end our walk at Mont-Royal Metro and go downstairs to the platform. How does that sound? Probably another 10 minutes away. Hey, we got Gaming with Pat. Good evening to you. Yeah, I passed at Schwartz earlier. Oh, what are you talking about? Schwartz, Pat, or something else? Oh, he's talking about the plaque, the information plaque. The history of it. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Pat. It's right here. I totally missed it. So yeah, it's Mont-Royal Arena, 1920 to 1926. Thanks for pointing that out, mate. Appreciate it. Yeah, so it was an arena. Yeah, it wasn't the Maple Leaf Gardens converted to a Loblaws, I think. So we'll keep walking this way, and like I said, we'll make our way to Mont-Royal metro station. Walking east. I try to then probably go straight home and get up tomorrow morning at a decent time and get that REM open house. Ah, cool. On top of it. There's a hockey rink on top of the Loblaws. Imagine. In Toronto, where the Maple Leaf Gardens used to be. I'll still keep an eye out for fans, guys. Ceiling fans. Hey, we got Animesh Talukar. Good evening to you. You know what I was thinking, guys? Because it's a pedestrian street coming up, I could always get a bike and bike through it, but we'll just walk. Why not? So here again is Saint Laurent Boulevard. So we wait for the light to change. Yeah, I remember you mentioned that about the arena, Orhan. I'll have to come check out a game in Ottawa someday when I visit the 67s. So the good news is where we are now, it's all for pedestrians, so cyclists and people walking. So there's no cars to worry about. We can walk on the street. And there in the distance, I'll zoom in later, but there's Olympic Stadium changing color from blue to red. Keep an eye out for fans. Here's a costume magic store or something. Here's St. Dominic Street. Hey Ryan, good evening to you. Ryan was at the REM today. We got Jeremy here as well. And we got some more cool stores here. I think there's a record store here, a vinyl shop. Somewhere around here. Intermarché. Reminds me, if you're still watching, Jacques, reminds me of your food store in St. Anne de Bellevue. There's an old house. No, it's an old building. Probably was a house at one point. This is beautiful. Look at that architecture. Colonial Street. I wonder if that's going to be changed. That street name, Colonial. I wouldn't be surprised if that's going to get eventually switched because of what colonialism was and everything. And a lot of streets in Montreal are very historical names. And of course you have a lot of streets that start with Saint. And a lot of towns and places in Quebec that start with Saint. So Bullion Street coming up. So we're about 5 minutes or so from Mont-Royal metro station. I think he did watch some games there at the Slush Puppy Arena. I'll let him answer, but I think he told me a couple of times he did. Talking about hockey. Yeah, there you go. Last April. So Ryan had a good time today. That's good. What is this? Ski lifts. Hey Jack, if you're still here, these are from St. Bruno, Mount St. Bruno. We were just talking about this the other day. These are actual ski lifts that I guess are used as benches now from Mount St. Bruno. I don't know if is that ski park still open? Maybe these are old ski lifts and they replaced them. That's interesting to see. Still looking for fans. No fans in any of these buildings. I'm getting hungry though, I will tell you that. Here's Hotel de Ville, which is City Hall. So RTL 45, last day tomorrow to ride the 45 RTL and the 90. That's something I'm also going to plan, is to film the last ever 45 trip. So if anyone wants to film it and be there, join me tomorrow night. I think it's 12:47 a.m. it leaves from Panama. There's one that goes from, there's a Star Wars thing. If Bunny Crusher was watching now, he'd probably like that. Yeah, no problem, Jack, you're editing. Yeah, I was just saying there's some ski lifts down there from Mount St. Bruno. And I remember you were talking about Mount St. Bruno the other day. Here's a pretty cool bookstore. No fans though. There's nothing like an old-fashioned bookstore. The old ones where it's like 50 cents a book. I know St. Anne de Bellevue has them. Has one at least. Yeah, so there's a bus that goes from Montreal to Panama at 1 something in the morning tomorrow, 1:10 a.m. or something, or 1:07 a.m. But unfortunately, if I was to take that bus, I get stranded in Brossard at Panama. So the only choice I have to film a last bus ride is the last bus ride from Panama to Montreal at 12:47 a.m. So I might even live stream it. What do you think? Probably live stream it. And that's what happened yesterday. I got stranded at Panama Terminus. Woke up at like, what, 11 p.m. Decided to go out, take the bus there to Panama. Missed the last bus back somehow. Had to take another RTL bus, to 54, I think, to Longueuil Terminus. Take a Bixie bike from Longueuil Terminus. Bike across the Jacques Cartier Bridge. And made it home. So that was quite the adventure and a half. No fans in here, but they have nice little lantern things. No fans in there. Yeah, it was quite the trip yesterday, and I got home at like 3 a.m. So I'm not going to do that tonight. I'm going to go right home now, get sleep, and check out the REM tomorrow. Get to the REM early and wait in line and do my ride and film it, and then see what I'll do the rest of the day. And then tomorrow night film or live stream the last 45 bus, RTL 45 from Panama Terminus to Terminus Centreville. The 90, yeah, the 90 and the 45. The last two buses. The last two RTL. The last two buses of the 45 and the 90 are going to be tomorrow. Those are the two routes that are going to be retired in the RTL because the REM opens Monday. So if you want to ride the 45 and if you want to ride the 90 with the RTL, tomorrow's the day. And I'll be either filming or live streaming the last 45 from Panama Terminus to downtown Montreal. This is an old place. Old deli place. Trying to, whoops, trying to show you guys the lights here. Doesn't always focus well with Streamlabs. So we're back here on St. Denis Street. There's a McDonald's. There's a Thai Express, A&W. Oh, I hear something. Probably an ambulance. Down there in the distance. So yeah, I should do a live stream. Live stream the last 45. Definitely should do that. Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. Why not? And I hope it's an articulated Nova bus that I get. I hope that 12:47 a.m. trip back to Montreal is an articulated Nova bus. That would be the icing on the cake. Oh, the Van Hoels were beautiful. They got retired about 5-6 years ago, I think. Oh, I love the Van Hoels. Van Hoel buses. Well, that's crazy, Brandon. There's a STM bus from 2009. Yeah, RTL 90 and RTL 45. Alright, so we're almost at the metro, another 2 minutes or so, I think. As I can tell, there's that big church in front of it. And the A&W's here. Another good place, A&W classic burger place. Piri Piri Portuguese rotisserie. And there used to be, speaking of Portuguese chicken, there was a couple of famous chicken places around here, but they closed down or something because apparently the chimneys were polluting and they were causing pollution, the chimneys from the stoves, the chicken stoves. I think the bagel places too, a couple of them had that issue or they had to close down. So here we are, Mont-Royal Metro. Yeah, I went to St. George's Church and yeah, there was some ceiling fans in there. And I'm going to do a follow-up video, guys, because George, no coincidence, a guy named George in Edmonton spoke to the person that does the tours of that church, and I'm going to be able to get a nice in-depth video tour of that church. So Carter, the fan guy, was born in 2009, the same year that bus we just saw. So here's Mont-Royal Metro Station, guys. Let's go in. You know what we'll do? We'll take a metro ride. Why not? Let's do a metro ride, guys. We'll take a metro ride to Lino Gru because that's where the signal usually cuts. So we're going to do a bonus metro ride, guys. Enjoy. So I'm doing good, Zainab. I'm a little hungry. No, I didn't get to see the REM today. I kept hearing it was too crowded. So I decided I would have waited till tomorrow. But I heard that most transit fans and whatnot, they actually got to ride it. So I regret not going, but there's always tomorrow and there's always Monday. And so here's Mont-Royal Metro Station. So if you haven't been to Montreal in the last 5 years or so, you'll notice it's a lot different now, Mont-Royal Metro Station. Completely revamped. These are some cool works of art here. Some chipmunks, raccoons. This is relatively new. And yeah, we'll take the elevator, why not? Yeah, that's a good one. A video comparing the 45 ride to the REM ride to get to Montreal or Brossard and back. Yeah. They have a secret floor here. Not really a secret, but this one. It's a STM employee floor. We want to go in the corporate 2 direction, yeah. So keep an eye out here. You'll see that floor. There it is right there. Some kind of utility floor or something.
3, quai direction Côte-Vertu.
They're set 60. So guys, if it cuts out, I apologize. It's not that great, the signal in the metro network. No ceiling fans in the metro, I wish. That would be cool. First ever RTL bus was a Van Hool. Well, that's true, eh? Ryan, did you grow up in the South Shore? Let's hope the signal's good until at least Lino Grew. You know what we'll do? We'll switch at Barrie UQAM. Or should I switch? Should I just take the orange line right to Lino Grew? What do you guys think? Should I switch at Barrie UQAM to the green line, or just stay on the orange line? Yeah, the REM line is actually lime green, I think. It's the lime green color. The yellow line's the one that goes from Barrie to Longueuil. Yeah, the West Island REM should be opening next year or the year later, year after. So when are you coming back to Montreal, Carter? You're in the States? And Alex also is in the States? I forgot where Brandon lives. Yeah, so I'm gonna switch at Barrie, guys. I'll switch to Barrie, and I'll switch at Barrie to the green line. It's 11:20 p.m. right now here. I hear the metro, I think it's Laurier Station, the next one. So you guys both live in Ontario. And you also do. Okay, so all three of you live in Ontario. Toronto. Toronto must have a lot of ceiling fans as well. Yeah, me too, Zainab. I'm looking forward to all the branches opening up of the REM. So I'm gonna head to Lino Grew, or gonna head to Barrie and then head home on the green line. Oh, what's this? Set six. The sixth Azure set ever made. Yeah, there's a notification for a fire. I'm not sure where it is. Somewhere. What street? De La Rue? It's in Nuns Island, a fire.
Prochaine station, Sherbrooke.
Laura, you're here. Laura. You're actually watching my stream. Two stops and then I'll get off. Yeah, she's a close friend, yeah. And I think Laura and Zainab both went to the same school, Summit School. Not at the same time, but... Oh, there's another metro there. So thanks for watching, Laura. I appreciate you coming. So Jeremy's at St. Urbain Street. Maybe I'll check it out at Nuns Island. I don't know. We'll see.
Prochaine station, Berry-UQAM. Correspondance avec les lignes vertes et jaunes.
Doing good, Laura, just out and about. How's Lily and Duchess and the beautiful animals? They doing good?
Station
Hopefully
Berry-UQAM.
I'll see them soon. So we'll get off here at Barrie. Nah, I think I'm just gonna go home, Jeremy. Probably just go home. Try to get some rest for tomorrow. Can't wait to see them again. Alright, have a good night, Laura. Talk to you soon. Alright, so here's Berry-UQAM. Nice cool breeze coming from here, like an air conditioner. Here's a cool angle because you can see the orange line right here and the green line right there at the same time. And they're perpendicular, they cross paths. They form like a T shape, so. Oh, there's our train there. What's set? Set 21. Alright, have a good night, Zainab. Good timing. Yeah, just made it, STO.
Prochaine station, Saint-Laurent.
I've been hearing that, Ryan. Some people said it sounds like the Lincoln Navigator. I never heard what it sounds like. Lincoln Navigator, but I'll have to YouTube it. Check it out.
Station Saint-Laurent.
No, I haven't seen a lot of MR73s on the Green Line recently. They're set 68, by the way. I wonder if there's any other transit fans in town tonight filming the metro while they're here for the REM.
Prochaine station, Place des Arts.
Yeah, I know, Laura. We used to take them all the time. Looking forward to it again eventually. Exobus that you take to get out there west of Montreal. The comfy bus.
Station Place des Arts.
Hey Eric, how you doing? So when yeah, you too, Zainab. Have a good night to you. Thanks for stopping by. So there was lots of transit fans at open house for Ottawa for the O train, the Trillium. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to going there eventually too for the extension of. I think it's that line that's being extended, right? Is that the line that's been extended or will be?
Prochaine station, McGill.
Did you find any MR73s, Ryan, you and Will? Redbird? I wonder if you guys caught any. So October is when it's going to open. You know what? I might wait till October to go to Ottawa. I might just wait till that opens up.
Station McGill.
So you didn't find any MR73s on the green line? All is yours. I wonder what's going on there. There's a nice picture of Montreal illuminated. Way back in the day, there used to be, in the 90s, an air quality reader up there. It used to tell you the air quality in Montreal. That was way back in the 90s. Yeah, they're replacing the comfy bus, the coach comfy buses with the Nova bus. Like the Montreal buses, yeah. McGill, yeah, very nice metro. They just got elevators and a new entrance.
Station P.
Here's my local metro station for work, known as the Circle Station because it's all circular, all the art. Good one, Laura, yeah. There's set 62. Hey, we got George from Edmonton. Just talking about you, George, about St. George's Anglican Church. And there's ceiling fans in there. We have some people in here that like ceiling fans. Oh man, the fire just went to a second alarm, in Nuns Island. Yeah, so George, I'm gonna head back to the church there eventually and film inside because your friend is a secretary there, I think you said, right? I could always bike from La Salle Metro to Nuns Island just to see what's going on quickly. Here's Guy Concordia. There's the Confederation and the Trillium lines, right? So now when I get a Twitter notification, it's an X, a big X that pops up. Weird. Well guys, I'm going to cut the stream here because I just realized the signal's going to cut off soon. And I'm using my data. I forgot that my data is not unlimited, so I have to save my data.
Station à droite.
So what I'll do is I'll say goodnight now to everybody. And here's that Water Metro station. It used to be the terminus, the eastern terminus for the Green Line before the Metro was extended. So when the Metro first opened, this was the this was the western terminus. And then they extended it to Anground. So this used to be where the train would end. And if you check the tunnel, you'll see where the old tunnel used to be, the tail tracks. Alright, so thanks for watching everybody. Yeah, you too, Laura, good night. And like I said, when you want to talk, give me a call there and take film the one bus ride again. And anyone that's going to the REM tomorrow, let me know. Or if you see me at the REM tomorrow, say hi. Good night, Pat, George, Jeremy, Zaina, Brian, Richard, Jack, Eric, STO, Oran. And thanks, George. Yeah, even if it's briefly, you can watch the replay. So signal's about to cut. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. More videos to come.